Hello and good morning. Welcome to Lead with Love. It is sunny. It is sunny. It's 7:36. You can find me. Lead with Love is trademark. You can find me. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on YouTube. And my handle for all of them is Lead with Love 555. I do have a Facebook page for Lead with Love Inc. So if you're looking for Lead with Love Inc. and you're on Facebook, is Lead with Love 05. The reason it's different is because I had the Facebook before I had my YouTube channel. So, and then I did it like with 05, like that's my birthday, 05. But and then when I got approved on YouTube, I had to create the handle and I couldn't use 05. It was taken, I don't know why. I just put 555 to keep the numbers consecutive. But find me, Lead with Love 555. All the content is the same, but the original content will always be on YouTube. I normally put shorts in the TikTok and yeah, and on Instagram. So then I share it on Instagram, then it shares it on Facebook. It's it's everywhere because it's Lead with Love Inc. It's Lead with Love. Like everything is love. We do things out of love. But in this one, I wanted to talk about, ancestor money. Has anyone ordered any ancestor money? Like, it's just gonna help you. It's just gonna help your ancestors. It's gonna help your dreams become more vivid. You'll have more dreams. You'll understand your dreams. Or you'll remember your dreams. Because we dream. Every night we dream. And a lot of us don't remember our dreams. And it's like, you don't remember. When you start burning ancestor money, you'll remember your dreams. You'll remember the messages that you get in your dreams, and you have to pay attention. So just burn ancestor money one day. Is helping the ancestors live a better life in their afterlife. That's what ancestor money does. And then it's a spiritual item. The emperor. I normally like to get emperor bills because the emperor stands for justice. So it's like a lot of stuff that goes on, all this all this magic, all this stuff, and it's just like, oh my god. Like, it was a time all I did was burn ancestor money. That was all I did. I didn't do the candles, and I believed in the ancestors. It's like my ancestors. I know I got ancestors, and then and I've just been burning it ever since. And things gradually got better. It didn't happen overnight. It gradually got better, and I had to stay consistent with burning the ancestor money. And I believe that burning ancestor money helps. It helps with the financial flow of things, because things can go so crazy and I couldn't understand it. It's because everybody's playing in magic. Everything is spiritual, and you have to know spirituality. You have to know, because when you don't know little things, then people they're always gonna fuck with you. They're always gonna fuck with you because they'll be like, oh, you don't know nothing. You never gonna know. It's crazy, the mentality of the people that sit here and they do evil and they do harm onto others. It's like, I don't understand it, and all I do is protect myself, because the warning is, when you sit there and do the magic, it's gonna work. It's gonna work, but it's also gonna curse you. And when the magic doesn't work, it curses you, because once you do the work, you're accepting a curse in your life. It's like you're okay with being cursed. You're okay if it doesn't work. You're cursed. If you know that, and then people keep doing it over and over and over, and it's like, yo, you just putting this curse on you all these times, and because it's not working, it's because it's not supposed to work. It's not gonna work. You're not supposed to be working on that person, but these people don't get it. So they keep doing the same curse over and over and over, and they're cursing themselves multiple times. And it's like, when it backfires onto them, when the energy comes back, it's just so bad. It's just bad for them. And it's like, you can't help can't help stupid. Like, I can't help them. It's like I could try, I could make my videos and I can talk about things, and it can seem off the wall. It can seem off the wall. Be like, oh my God, like, what? A way for you to break curses is like, once you realize someone is doing work on you, it's like crying. Crying helps. Crying is healing. Crying is a form of release. You just cry it out. It doesn't matter how bad you're crying. You have to cry. You have to cry it out. And people do work on me all the time, and it's people that I care about. They'll be the ones to do the work on me, and I'm just like, wow. And it'll hurt. Yeah, you'll feel fucked up, but it's like all you could do is cry. Just cry it out. Crying is a form of release. And I would cry, and the tears would just fall. They would just fall. Kids looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't never cry. Like, you don't never cry. But I know, like, that, I know that it's magic. Like, it's a fucking spell. And I gotta cry to release it. Just to get over it. Just to get past it. Like, I gotta cry. And I don't want to cry. But I'm like, you know what? Let me cry this shit out. Like, shut up and let me fucking cry. Mind your business and let me cry. I would say that because the kids look at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you crying? Like, oh my God. And I'm like, yo, just let me cry. Just let me cry. Just let me get this shit out so it can go away. It's because it's magic. People doing spells on you. And it's like, the only way to break it, get rid of it, is to cry that shit out. Cry it out. When you speak your truth, that also breaks the spell. Speaking the truth of all the lies. Person lied. All these lies. I don't even know what the hell they could have been lying about. Because I'm on my business. I stay in my lane. I don't fuck with nobody. But people lie because you sit there and mind your business and you don't bother nobody. Nobody knows your business because you don't talk your business. And then people want to sit there and lie and make up stories and act like they know you. Don't nobody know me. Nobody knows me. But they want to lie and act like they know me and they know my life. And it's like, yo, you don't know me. Whatever. And then when you speak your truth, it's like you destroy all their lies. And it's just like, oh, it didn't have to be like this. It did not have to be like this. But you know what? You want to fucking play with me? Okay. Okay. Say less. Say fucking less. But crying is a form of healing. You have to cry things out. I went through a lot of shit, and it's just always people working on me, people that I could care for, people that I'd never thought would do anything to hurt me. People that I thought would be there for me. They was never there for me. And it's like, and you go through things in life, just go through it. Just go through it. Get past that shit. Cry. Cry it out. It's gonna be all right. And it'll go away. All that pain, all that hurt, it'll go away once you cry that shit out. Cry it out. It doesn't matter. Cry. Go in the bathroom and cry. Just cry. Crying is healing, all the stuff that happened in the life, in the past, or the way you grow up, like a failed marriage, everything. You just sit there and you think about it and you release it. You cry and you release that shit. Be like, you know what? Fucking over this shit. Over this shit. I'm not gonna feel like this anymore. And you cry that shit out, and that shit is gone forever. You don't have to think about this shit ever again. It's fucking gone because you released it. What else? That's crying. Yeah, crying is a form of release. And people do magic. They do witchcraft. They do shit. People just do shit. And it's like, you have to pay attention to things, to everything, because people will sit here and they will play with your entire life. And it's like, just cry it out. People do love spells. They do love spells on you, and then you think you all in love and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I love you. Why I keep coming back to you? Like, why the fuck? Like, bitches doing love spells on you. That's why you have to pay attention to your mind, to your heart. Like, why do you keep doing something? If you think something, it's always the first thing that you think. The first thing that you think, that's what it is. It's magic. So you think that it's crazy. It's not crazy. It's fucking magic. And then it's like you have to pay attention. All the things that you think are weird and over the top or it's not normal. It's because it's magic. Somebody fucking with you. And you have to pay attention to everything. Everything. You have to understand your mind, understand your feelings. Why do you feel this way? Some people will sit there and they'll just manipulate your mind, like just to fuck with you, just to have you all fucked up. And it's like, yo, nah, stay away from me. Like, I'm not doing this. Whatever. It's just paying attention. That's all. What I did here was return to senders. I do return to senders every day. Return to senders returns the energy back to whoever is putting it out there. I sell the black salt. I make the black salt. And I sell it. It's on TikTok. It's on my TikTok shop. I sell the splash. It's a spiritual splash. It is to help you. It is to protect you. Clear your aura, clear your space, is to remove negative energies. These people always doing stuff, and it's like, why they always gotta do stuff? Like, I don't understand why they always doing stuff to us. But it's like you have to know how to protect yourself from all these energies, because people will sit there and they'll just do stuff. They want to ruin your life, and it's like, yo, why are you doing all this to me? It's whatever. You have to grow, you have to heal, you have to evolve and understand yourself, understand your feelings. Why do I feel this way? If you're crying, it's because it's magic. Somebody fucking with you and that shit. The crying is releasing of whatever it is that they got on you. Whatever they did to put on you. It's like, you don't have no reason to fucking cry. And then you're crying. Why are you crying? It's because it's magic. It's fucking magic. And it's just like, oh my God, like, it's been magic this whole time. But as I light each one, I have to give it the command of a return to sender. So it is return to sender, return to sender, and return to sender. I got a new lighter. So it's return to sender, return all the energy back to wherever the hell it came from. Whoever is putting it out there, it's like to return the energy back to wherever it is coming from. And, talking to God, it's like remove the energy from me and send it back to whoever's doing the work. And it's like, whatever happens to these people that are sitting here and they're doing evil and they're just doing things to hurt another person, I don't care. I do not care what happens to them. I don't care. It's like they should have never did this shit because they don't know me, and I do this every day. This is part of my daily routine to do a return to sender, and I'll send it back. And I don't care. I don't care what happens to anybody that sat there and tried to play with me. I don't care what happens to them. It's like, whatever happens, it fucking happens, and oh well, Go mind my business and drink some water. And what else? And it's like cover the people that I love and that I care about. Like, cover them, watch over them, protect them, and don't let anything happen. Like, don't let anything affect them, their life, their future. It's like God. I want God, just to cover me and cover the people that I love. And that's it. Return to senders. That's what I did here, was a return to sender. I was talking about healing yourself from the magic people do, because crying is a form of healing. And sometimes you just gotta cry. Just sit there with your emotions. You sit there and you think about this shit. You think about this shit. You think about this life. And you just cry that shit out. Just cry. Release it. Like, give it to God. Be like, you know what? It's fucking fine. It's fine. It's alright. I'm gonna be alright. And move forward. Don't stay stuck. Don't be mad. Don't be upset. Don't be angry. And don't turn your heart cold because of somebody else and the things that they're doing, or they're trying to trap you. Somebody ugly trying to trap you. Somebody ugly that don't got their shit together is trying to trap you and make you fall in love with them and make you stay with them. And it's like, bitch, I don't fucking like you. Like, you know what? But you have to sit with your emotions and you gotta figure this shit out, because people will sit here and they will fuck with you. They will fuck with you. They will play with your mind, your emotions. They will force you to take care of them and be there for them and do things for them. And it's like, I don't even like you. Like, I don't even like you. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, you know, you gotta really think about this shit, because people will sit here and they will play with you. And then it's like you don't know what's going on until you sit with your emotions and figure this shit out. Figure this shit out, and don't let nobody play with you. You know, but lead with love. Like, lead with love. It's like, don't let anyone fuck up your heart space or make you angry and make you mean, make you bitter. It's like, don't let anybody make you bitter and mad. And it's like, you know what? You release them. You release them. You give it to God. Be like, I can't deal with this anymore. Take it away. Take it, please. And you will be fine. Do some return to senders one day. Just be like, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do one day? I'm gonna get me some tea lights. And I'm gonna carve in my tea light, return to sender. And you have a return to sender. That's all you need to do. You don't need to add the black salt. You don't need to add the oil. You know, I do it because I have it, but it's not required. It's not a requirement for you to have a return to sender. All you need is a tea light and your knife or your toothpick, and you carve in it, return to sender. If you're going to use a knife, you cannot use any other knife. Like, you cannot use your kitchen knife and carve in it in a candle and then put the knife back in the kitchen. No, you can't do that. It has to be something that's just for this. You know, you could use a toothpick. You could use whatever you like. Hold on. I'm gonna just end it there. But always leave it love, stay positive, vibe high. Don't let nobody play with you. Don't let no one have you upset and angry and mad. And no. No. You be like, you know what? I released you cry. It's okay. It's okay to cry. I used to cry. I don't cry anymore. When I talked about the 25 years of black magic, I used to cry. And I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even tell my story, because all I could do was just cry about all the bullshit. All the shit that people was just doing to me. And it's like, damn, like, why? And you know what? I just had to release it, cry it out, and let it go and move forward. And my daughter's up, so, you know, but it's okay to cry and let it out and release it, give it to God, move forward, be like, you know what? I'm not gonna be fucked up. I'm not gonna be fucked up. I'm a fucked up person. I'ma still love. Somebody gonna love me, you know, and I'm not gonna be fucked up to them because of the past. The past is the past. It's the past. It's the motherfucking past. And that shit is out of here. I do not want it in my future. And, you know, moving forward, life goes on. Do your return to senders. And happiness is a choice, you know. Choose to be happy. Like, you know what? I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be fucking happy. Like, I'm not gonna be mad about nothing that happened 20 years ago, 15, 30. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be happy. I'm going to the beach. I'm going on vacation. I'm gonna do all the shit that I wanna do. And I don't care about the fucking past. That shit is out of here. Leave with love. Leave with love. Bye.